A gated community in Scottsdale with resort-style amenities is hard to find. However, Stonegate does check all of these boxes. It's located just off of Shea and 114th Street, so you have great location here in Central Scottsdale. It only takes about 20 minutes to get up north to all of the northern Scottsdale entertainment, like the Kierland Commons and Scottsdale Quarter. And then only 20 minutes south of you is Fashion Square and Old Town Scottsdale as well. So the Central Scottsdale location gives you great access to everything to do here in the Scottsdale area. And you are only 25 minutes away from Sky Harbor Airport. The dining options in this area are great as well. With Kierland and Southern Scottsdale so close, you have those two options. But in Central Scottsdale, you have some good options as well. Vicino's is one of my favorite Italian places in this area. It's been around for a very long time, and they have some great signature dishes there. Of course, it would not be Scottsdale if we did not talk about golf. Within 20 minutes of this community, there are 15 golf courses, both public and private. If you go over to Fountain Hills, you will have Eagle Mountain and Fire Rock. And if you go north, you will have the Weston Kierland course. And of course, Gainey and McCormick Ranch are within about 15 minutes. There are so many courses within a 20-minute drive of Stonegate, you will have no shortage of courses to play if you are a golfer. If you are comparing different communities here in Scottsdale, there are so many of them, and I know it can be a bit of a headache to compare them, so reach out for my Scottsdale Community Guide. I break down each community here in the Scottsdale area. I give you all the information you could possibly want to know about it, how many homes are in the community, the median sales price, if there's a golf course, if there's a wait list for that golf course, all of the information you could possibly know before you want to move into one of these communities. It's a free resource. Reach out to me. My name and number are on the screen, and I will send it your way. But let's shift our focus back to Stonegate. Within the 24-hour staffed guard gates of the community, you will find a 400-acre community with 916 homes. 100 of those acres are dedicated to open space, trails, and green spaces, so you do get a very open feeling when you're driving through the tree-lined streets of this community. At the clubhouse, you will find 7 tennis courts, 2 pickleball courts, a basketball court, a junior Olympic-style pool, and their spa. There is an indoor lounge area, an outdoor ramada area, complete for resident usage. They do about one event every couple of months here, about one per quarter. They'll do a spring fling, a winter event, and then a couple others scattered throughout the rest of the year. So that's an easy way for residents to meet each other here at these community events. There are 15 subdivisions here in the community, and they all have access to the amenities that I just listed. The only differences between them are the builders and the types of homes. They began construction in Stonegate in the early 90s, and they completed all of the homes in 2005. There are some smaller subdivisions like Terramar that the homes range from about 1,700 square feet to 2,200 square feet. And then there are some other subdivisions like Mountain View where there are a lot of custom-built homes that are over 4,000 square feet. The median sales price in the community in the last year has been $1.08 million, and that will be a 2,500 square foot home, and it will most likely have a pool as well. The entry-level home in this community will be about $700,000, and it'll be about 1,800 square feet. These will also be remodeled, so even though these homes were built in the 90s and early 2000s, a majority of the homes have been remodeled before they go on the market. And on the high end of homes, you'll see homes well over 4,000 square feet with great mountain views that will sell for $2.3 to $2.4 million. The major pros and reasons that I see people choose this community over some others in the Scottsdale area is the location. Being right there in Central Scottsdale, having all of these open spaces within your gated community really is unique compared to some other communities in the area. You're also situated right there in the McDowell Mountains, so you can see some mountain views depending on where you are in the community. The biggest drawback or cons why I see people not choosing Stonegate over some other communities is because some other communities have a little bit more going on amenity-wise. The pool and the pickleball courts here are great, but the indoor lounge area just isn't up to par with some other communities. Some other communities have much grander clubhouses where they have a fitness center and some other amenities within their clubhouse. Here in Stonegate, that's just not something that they have. So there are definitely pros and cons to Stonegate. My name is Caden Leali. I'm a realtor here in the Scottsdale area, specializing in resort style and golf course communities. If you have any questions about Stonegate or maybe some other communities that are on my guide, feel free to reach out to me for my guide. My information is on the screen. It goes over everything you need to know about the Scottsdale communities before you make your move here. And if you are planning a move to Stonegate or another Scottsdale community, I would love to help you out with that. All of my information is on the screen. With all that being said, I will see you in the next video.